Hey guys, what's going on? John Hack here from Think About Comics, joined by
Boy, William Bethea.
Today we're going to be talking about Spawn 307 from Image Comics.
Oh yeah.
What'd you think, man?
Hey.
What'd you think?
Woohoo! Damn. Lot of in-depth, understanding of where Spawn is right now and going to the future or alternate version of the universe, wherever he ended up, understanding that this title is now giving you the true Spawn, what I think is supposed to pop off.
Yeah.
Now. He's supposed to be like, is he good? Is he bad? Okay, we about to find out now.
Or is he just getting played?
Yeah, it's all over the place. And I like the narration. The narration through this whole thing was so smooth. It was subtle.
Yeah.
Yo, the artwork came together. It showed you all the turmoil that he's dealing with right now. And understanding that he don't even know what's going on for real. And wherever he ended up, when he was dealing with the enemy, it was like where they were at was both draining them. It was draining them of their powers. It was draining them. Yo, I loved it.
Well, let me say this. I love the artwork in this book.
Yeah.
I felt like I was reading one of the... Like, Spawn has that old school look to him now.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like he did back in his earlier issues when it came from the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think is awesome. I love the colors with this book, too. This raptor dude, we kind of figure out what he is as you read on, which is kind of interesting. The thing that I had a hard time as I was reading this book was, in the last issue, Spawn gets sent to this like alternate timeline future.
Yeah.
It picks up right from there, and we get he's fighting Raptor. We see he's losing some of his powers.
Yes.
He ends up teleporting or doing some kind of thing. And because of that, we see the flashback and we get to learn of what Raptor is.
Yes.
I just felt that the transition in storytelling from when we see Spawn go back and we see that flashback, it's very hard to see, like, okay, is this the Spawn from this timeline or a different one? Because the transition is, okay, this is his memories, and we're kind of getting told the story from a third-person perspective.
Yeah, I like that. And the third person is telling you, yo, this Spawn.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden in a panel, you're getting Raptor's story, and then in another panel you have Spawn, She-Spawn, and the new Redeemer, and it kind of threw me off for a second. But that's just how it's always been with the Spawn. I think I think when writing comes into play with this book, it's kind of there's some struggling that goes on.
Well, they setting the table. He putting
this is definitely a
meal.
setting the table book.
Yeah.
This is part one of the new storyline. You get a crazy old school villain coming back.
Yep.
And you stopped reading Spawn for a minute,
I
had to be like, hey, look, this dude, this is his whole story.
Yeah.
I had to explain it to B on, like, no, this is what this guy's all about. I'm not going to ruin it for you guys. I really think that if you pick this one up, if you're an old school Spawn fan, Spawn of the TV show, and the first 110 issues, you're really going to like the payoff of this.
This is crazy.
Yeah, the action that they show.
Crazy.
I'll say this: when Spawn's doing action,
yes,
he does action. And I think this is one of the better books that has some of the best action with, like, the gore. There's like that horror aspect to the action of it. When you look at the Batman books, the Superman, it's kind of like the same thing, but like with this, you never know where it's going to end up. There's going to be green blood everywhere, or there's going to be red blood everywhere. And I think this is one of them. I feel like the Spawn book now is just a homage to the 90s
version.
Yeah. And you're like, well, is that a good thing or is that a bad thing?
No,
it's absolutely a great thing.
Yeah, he's taking it back to the roots.
Exactly. I feel like,
I'm all about McFarlane right now. I love this. And the way this title has gone from 300, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 7 issues, and this book has been a roller coaster.
It's been beautiful. I just hope that it continues this way.
Yeah.
Don't break off. Just keep going down this road of crazy. This is what I'm used to. I want to crazy. Just keep going down that road.
Absolutely, man. Spawn. It hasn't always been the best reads. It hasn't been. It can be one of the worst sometimes with some of the issues. But I really think since 300, since this kind of relaunch feel to it, they've really been holding Spawn close.
Oh yeah.
To what he is, and really telling some great stories.
Al Simmons is vicious.
Yeah, he is. He's setting people up,
look, I like
and
it.
I like the idea that this book gives you the feeling of, hey, look, in the past, Spawn has always felt that he was doing the right thing,
Yep.
but he was just playing into heaven or hell's hands.
Yep.
And this book reminds you of like, hey, look,
Hey.
Al Simmons, he might be, doing all this stuff, but you know what? We might have already planned it all out, and he could have. He might be thinking exactly. He might be thinking he's on the right path, but we already, laid it down and paved it for him, and he's just sweeping it.
I love it.
So, I mean, guys, if you're not reading Spawn,
you
gotta check it out.
Please.
I mean, that's the best thing I could say about this book. As always, guys, thanks for tuning in. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, hit us up in the comment section. Tell us what we're doing right. Tell us what you think about the book. We always try to get back to the guys in the comment section. We have some great conversations there.
Hey.
As always, support your local comic book shops, guys.
Peace.